Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th Annual Diamond Awards. Thank you for joining me here at our virtual convention. I'm Don Boyer, Chair of the Diamond Awards Committee and your host for this event. The Diamond Awards are 52 Plus Jokers' way of recognizing excellence in all areas of the world of playing cards, reaching out not just to the rest of the club, but to everyone else out there interested in playing cards. Collectors, artists, producers, cardists, magicians, card players, and so on. I'd like to take this opportunity to personally thank all of my fellow members of the Diamond Awards Committee, without whom this presentation would not be the event that it is. They have my very grateful thanks for all the assistance they provided in helping choose the ballot-listed nominees. They are, in alphabetical order: Lee Donaldson, Eddie Hewlett, Kelsey Little, Pipchick, Mike Ratledge, Andrea Whitlock, and Mike Wilson. If you are interested in having a hand in choosing next year's nominees, and perhaps even participating in this ceremony, please get in touch with me at the email address you see on your screen. The Dawson Award is named after two well-known and highly esteemed members of our club. Past editor of Clear the Decks, Judy Dawson, and her late husband and past president, Tom Dawson. It's a Lifetime Achievement Award given to people that have had a dramatic and positive impact on the hobby of playing card collecting. There's many ways one can do this: excellence in collecting, leadership, service, scholarship, artistic talent, dedication, or some combination of these qualities. Unlike our other awards, winners are hand-picked by Judy Dawson herself, and the Dawson is only handed out when a worthy recipient has been identified, even though thus far this has been the case each year. Here to hand out the Dawson Award, I present to you Judy Dawson.
Hello all, and welcome to our first ever COVID-19 convention. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Judy Dawson, and I am about to present the Dawson Award for Outstanding Contributions to the club. Who better to receive this award than my wonderful friend Steve Bowling? He has been watching out for me ever since Tom passed, coming from California to visit his mom in Buffalo, and then wending his way through horrendous traffic to visit me in Toronto. I always look forward to our visits and our many phone calls, very often to discuss club business. Steve is constantly making certain that I will never retire. He is an amazing person, full of energy, much of which is focused on our club. He has worn almost every possible hat over the years as president, secretary, treasurer, doing the mail auction, as well as mailing the newsletter, Clear the Decks. And lastly, of course, as our forever convention czar. Our conventions are always very successful and in great locations, and this is because Steve is such a tenacious negotiator and gets incredible deals, which end up being great deals for our members and the club. He is generous with his time and will take on any task that requires attention, immediate or otherwise. He is friendly, personable, and engaging, and in spite of being one of the busiest people at the conventions, he finds moments to talk to many members, often those who are joining us for the first time. He spends countless hours talking on the phone and actually visiting members in order to help or offer his advice. I remember the first time that Steve came to a convention, perhaps out of curiosity. It was held in Cincinnati in 1995. He had never even contemplated collecting playing cards, as his fascination was with poker chips, some of which are beautiful and very valuable. However, it didn't take very long for his focus to take a sharp turn, and Steve has become a true card collector, with the main emphasis of his collecting being on the great early bicycle decks. You have seen Joseph's wonderful collection today, and it is easy to understand why the bikes have become one of the most beloved playing card treasures to collect. I am over the moon to be able to present Steve with this award for his many, many years of dedication in helping to keep our club, 52 Plus Joker, alive and viable. Steve, you have always been one of my heroes, and there is no doubt that Tom Dawson would agree with this 2020 choice for the Dawson Award. Thank you, Steve, for everything.
I want to say congratulations to Steve. Compared to some of the old guard, I've only known you for a handful of years, but I can safely say the honor is well deserved.
Well, thank you. This is now it's part of my training program. I have to try to lift this every day. Hopefully this is coming through to you not backwards, but this is the beautiful Dawson Award. And hopefully you can see up here the club logo. It is part of my training program now. It is truly an honor to be mentioned in the same breath with Dawson and Hawkman, and indeed be in the company of my good friend Phil Bolhagen and Pete Peterson. As Judy said, I came to my first convention in 1995 because I collected these poker chips, and you can see this is actually a bowling poker chip. I found when collecting chips that they were often in racks with bicycle cards. So my good friend Dale Seymour, who interested me in poker chips in the first place, also was a member of this club, and he suggested that I join him at a convention, and I did so in 1995. My purpose was indeed to find bicycle cards for my sets, and I did buy several, but I also spent an enjoyable period of time walking around the room looking at the tables, and I bought a beautiful Colombians deck made by American Playing Card Company that had a high wheel bicycle back. And I went home very, very pleased, convinced that I was going to return the next year. I did, and in 1996, that was when the turning point really came, because I was sitting in the row in front of Judy during the auction. And I didn't know her very well. I didn't know that many people very well at the time. And a beautiful perfection deck with a special joker was being auctioned off by Tom. And Judy, there was no bidding. The starting bid was 150. No one was bidding on it. And Judy said to her seatmate, "I can't believe anybody is not bidding on that deck." And all of a sudden my hand shot up, just kind of randomly, and I ended up winning that deck. And it was a beautiful deck, and indeed really significant that I had indeed become enamored with all the beautiful old playing cards. The passion that we all find in whatever hobbies we choose are very special. But I think in this case, we have the addition of being able to share it with so many friends. And as Judy mentioned, I do enjoy pulling together the conventions every year. And that is because it allows us to really share our knowledge and just the joy of seeing each other. And this year, even though we've missed the physical part, has been spectacular. And has allowed us to really share around the world and with those who can't make the physical conventions. So I am really looking forward to how we continue that integration in the future. Because this award is often a surprise to the winner, they have to speak somewhat extemporaneously. I, of course, knew in advance, and so I started to write a speech. And I found myself listing all the people that I appreciate and wanted to thank. And I said, Steve, now wait a minute. I don't think you or the listeners have all this time. So I can't help, though, but thank my friend Joe Pearson for his work today. We, of course, are longtime bicycle buddies. We started out as competitors, but we are now very, very good friends. And today was just a delight for me. And I know for many of you as well. I guess I wanted to kind of close my comments by thinking about the Dawson Award and what that means. The Dawsons have left a legacy for us. They have been the heartbeat of this organization for 30 plus years. And the wonderful fact is that heartbeat is going to continue. As Lee mentioned earlier today, he was encouraged to participate as a leader in the marketing and publicity area by Tom and Judy. And then at a fateful dinner, they basically said, Lee, you've got to be the president. They knew his talents and where he could take this club. And so the heartbeat that was so much a part of this club for those years with Tom and Judy in the lead is now here in the body, the passion, and the enthusiasm of Lee Asher. And we've seen it for 4 days. Actually, we've seen it before this year. But this convention has been spectacular because of Lee. He has had lots of help, that's true, but his vision is what has made this club the wonderful community that it is today. I wanted to share a couple of statistics. In 2010, we had 33 members at the convention and 1 person from US Playing Card Company. Last year in Charlotte, we had 93 members and 5 from the US Playing Card Company. That kind of growth was a result of Lee's creative efforts in a number of different directions. And of course, the wonderful addition of all these terrific graphic artists and the work that Bill and Don and that whole crew does to bring that as part of our community. And the beauty is those people are buying some of our old antique decks. And we turn around and buy these wonderful new decks that these artists put out. So it's become a really rich community where we have genuine interest and appreciation for the different interests that we all bring. So it is truly a joy for me to be a member of this club, and I will cherish this honor forever. Thank you very much.
I present the rules for selecting the nominees and the winners. To be eligible for a 2020 Diamond Award for Playing Card Artist of the Year or Playing Card Deck of the Year, an artist or team of artists had to create and release at least 1 new deck of cards released between July 1st, 2019 and June 30th, 2020 inclusive. For the Playing Card Artist of the Year award, an artist or team of artists is considered based on their entire output during the eligibility period. For the Playing Card Deck of the Year award, an artist or team of artists is considered solely on a single release, which may consist of a single deck or multiple decks of similar design or theme released at the same time, such as in different color layouts or with different packaging. For each category, at least 5 and not more than 6 nominees are chosen from among the hundreds of eligible releases by the members of the Diamond Awards Committee, beginning with open selections, which are reduced by a weighted voting process of elimination. Then the nominees are voted for by the general membership of 52 Plus Joker, who are permitted, at their choice, to vote for a write-in candidate subject to eligibility. This year, to reduce the possibility of voting errors, an option was added to refrain from voting in each category, and choosing a voting option in each category was made mandatory. Voting this year took place during the 3-week period from Friday, August 28th to Saturday, September 12th. In the event of a tie in the general membership voting, the committee holds a tie-breaking vote. Committee members who are either eligible for an award, have collaborated with an artist who is eligible, or who have contributed to an eligible project in any way by any method are not permitted to either nominate or vote for themselves or their work in the nominating process, nor during a tie-breaking vote. They are free, however, to vote for themselves in the general membership voting period. For the record, I recused myself from the voting process entirely this year. And now that that's over with, let's move on to the other awards. Please allow me to introduce to you Diamond Awards committee member, Pipchick.
Thank you, Don. It's an honor and pleasure to be here to present our next award of the evening, Playing Card Deck of the Year. The Deck of the Year represents the pinnacle of the year's releases in a variety of aspects to celebrate the achievement of utmost artistry, design, quality, manufacturing, and innovation. With each passing year, custom playing cards are becoming more widely available and accessible, thanks in part to internet-based crowdfunding and collaborative partnerships between high-volume producers and mass-market retailers such as Target, Walgreens, and Amazon. This is introducing the general public to playing cards they would have never known to exist before otherwise, all of which makes for a very exciting time. With new decks being brought to the market nearly every day, just being nominated is a challenging feat in itself and a great honor of recognition. Presented in alphabetical order by deck project title, this year's Playing Card Deck of the Year award nominees are Ascension Golden Lions and Ascension Silver Wolves in standard and signature editions. Produced and designed by Steve Minty. Printed by the U.S. Playing Card Company. Iron Spades. Produced by Roxley Games and designed by Chad Michael. Printed by the U.S. Playing Card Company. Luminosity in standard, exclusive, and luxury editions. Produced and designed by Jody Eklund of Black Ink Playing Cards. Printed by the U.S. Playing Card Company. National Playing Card Collection Day 2019. This is a series of a total 6 editions, plus a special 7th variant made exclusive to attendees of the 52 Plus Joker 2019 convention. Produced and designed by Alexander Chin of Seasons Playing Cards. Printed by MPC of MakePlayingCards.com. United Cardist 2019 number 7. In classic, green, or purple editions, produced by United Cardist and designed by Montenzi. Printed by Cardamundi. Vivaldi in Allegro and Largo editions, plus the Concerto box set, produced by Passione Playing Cards and designed by Sofia Bolganesi. Printed by the U.S. Playing Card Company. Congratulations to all of whom have been nominated. And without further ado, the winner of the Playing Card Deck of the Year Diamond Award goes to National Playing Card Collection Day 2019. Congratulations, Alex! Woo! Having been formally nominated for Deck and Artist of the Year most recently in 2018, Alex is no stranger to the Diamond Awards, and his work continues to impress. Alex has also designed the 2017 Club Deck, and we eagerly look forward to what he's working on next. In addition to this being Alex's first Diamond Award, This is also the first time a deck printed by MPC MakePlayingCards.com has won for Playing Card Deck of the Year. Congratulations! Here to accept the award for Deck of the Year is Alexander Chin. Once again, congratulations!
Hi guys, this is Alex. I just wanted to thank you guys so much for voting for the National Playing Card Collection Day deck as Deck of the Year. It is truly an honor. Thank you, Lee and the club, for making this beautiful award. It's definitely got a place on the shelf for me. But also all of you guys that voted. It seems like a runaway success. So I'm really thrilled that you guys responded so well to it. Every year I make the National Playing Card Collection Day deck as a way to sort of push the boundaries of what we can explore with the medium of playing cards as art, and a way to sort of like bring other people outside of this sort of like niche to others. And so having these kind of decks that sort of like challenge the norms of what we understand as cards is sort of one way to sort of extend that olive branch to others to get them interested in it. So this is a deck that I just every year when I create the National Playing Card Collection Day deck, that's a mouthful. It's really a fun time, but also a stressful time because of the amount of research, development, and just testing that's just evolved. I have like a closet full of failed mirror materials that I'm just like sitting on. But I'm really glad the deck made it through. I'm glad that it got good response. Every year, this deck is my favorite deck to design, even though I don't design as much anymore. And I mean, this year too, the 2020 hindsight deck is for our National Playing Card Collection Day is still my favorite. All right, like every year you create a deck and that year it becomes your new favorite. And I think that's sort of how progression for deck design should be. We're really at a cusp where we have a lot of great designers out there and a lot of new technologies out there as well. So I really truly believe that in terms of card art and design, we're really at a cusp of a new renaissance for what is possible in the playing card world. So it's very exciting, right? I'm sad that I can't be with you guys at a convention this year, but this is also a good thing, right? Because it means that we're all safe, we're all sound, and we can come back in greater numbers next year. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Alex, and congratulations on a well-deserved win. Here to present the final award of the evening for Playing Card Artist of the Year, I give you my wife and fellow 52 Plus Joker member, Anne Justi.
Hello. Even with digital tools at one's disposal, it is a challenge and an accomplishment to design a custom deck of playing cards. It takes a great deal of skill, a keen eye, a finger on the pulse of popular culture, and a design sense that few possesses. In addition to the knowledge of the elements of an international standard deck of cards. And that doesn't even take into account whether your design will be popular and successful. Crowdfunding can be a boon, but is no guarantee of success. With each passing year, more and more card designs compete for attention in the market, making commercial success an even greater challenge. Presented in alphabetical order by artist's name, the nominees for this year's Playing Card Artist of the Year of the award are Charles Addy, also known as Blackout Brother, for Primordial, In Ether, Ether Limited, Gilded, Chaos Limited, Red Gilded, and Pantheon Gilded editions, and Reincarnation in Classic and Original editions. Alex Chin of Seasons Playing Cards for National Playing Card Collection Day 2019 in a total of 6 editions and variants, plus a special 7th variant made exclusively for 52 Plus Joker 2019 convention attendees. Jody Eklund, a black ink playing cards for Luminosity. In standard, exclusive, and luxury editions. Giovanni Moroni of Third Wave Industries for exquisite Fortuna modern idols in Hope, Fear, Endless Hope, and Extreme Fear editions. And Order in Electus, Imperium, Occultus, and Revolutional editions. Steve Minty for Ascension, Golden Lions, and Silver Worlds in standard and signature editions. And Jackson Robinson of King's Wild Project for Black Reserve Note, Green Edition. Equinox 1 version 2 reprint. Maduro version 2 Golden Standard, Pie, Plum and Chocolate editions in standard and gilded versions. And June 2020 General Mission. And the winner is Jackson Robinson. This is Jackson's first Diamond Award win. Though he has been nominated each of the 4 years we've held Diamond Awards, he is without doubt the most prolific Diamond Award nominee ever, typically creating between 24 and 5 bajillion decks a year. Here to accept the award is Jackson Robinson.
Greetings, gentlewomen and gentlemen of the distinguished 52 Plus Joker Club. My name is Jackson Robinson, and I just want to take some time to say thank you for choosing me to be this year's Artist of the Year for the 52 Plus Joker Diamond Award. Look at this delicious glass cut award Judy sent me. It's amazing. Anyways, I can't express how incredibly important and inspirational the 52 Plus Joker Club has been for me over the past 8 or 9 years that I've been a part of it. As a full-time playing card designer, it and the people in it have played a magnificent role, ginormous role in the shaping of me as a person and also me as a playing card designer that does it full-time. I also want to say a very special thank you to my crew in Austin, Texas. I have about 18 people that work for me, and without them, nothing that I do would be possible, and they all play a very crucial role in the animal that is King's Wild. I also want to say a very special thank you to somebody else that without their help and their collaboration, the work that I produced this year, in a year that, let's just say, has been very crazy on a multitude of different levels. But I wanted to say a very special thank you to Bill Kalush at the Expert Playing Card Company during a very crazy time this year when there were closings, delays, manufacturing delays, hiccups for everybody in our country and in the world. Bill bent over backwards to help me and to make sure that all of my playing card decks came on time, and I was able to not delay any delivery of any of my decks this year for my playing card subscription. And I just wanted to say thank you to Bill for that, because that is without Bill's help this year would have been a lot different. Once again, thank you so much, and also thank you to all the other incredible artists and playing card designers out there that just make it a joy to be in that world. And I know that there is no other time that has been better to be a playing card designer and playing card collector. So thank you again, everybody. Thank you again for choosing me. I really appreciate it. See you.
That's it for the Diamond Awards this year, folks, but don't go yet. There's a brief presentation coming up that will formally close out the convention. Thanks for being here with me, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of you next year, in person, in Niagara Falls, New York.